falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
I will not falter!
Winter is approaching!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone! My skills are not rusty yet.
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink! Hearken to me!
Darkness, begone!
I will not falter!
I need a drink! Hearken to me!
Darkness, begone!
Let us tend to the wounded first.
These fortifications were ordered to be bolstered weeks ago, but it is proceeding at a sugar snail's pace. Quarry more cocoa and bring more syrup. Coat the walls in thick layers of chocolate to reinforce them.
By your command, my king.
Bring more chocolate bricks and cauldrons for boiling water. Ensure there are enough arrows to hold off a siege. All towers and stations must be supplied.
Yes, your majesty.
Pardon my curiosity, my liege. We've already a sturdy, fortified wall protecting us. Why must the citadel be bolstered with such fervor? Our kingdom's coffers cannot sustain these efforts. May I advise caution, for soon even our citadel's kitchens will have to switch from rainbow jellies to plain jellies.
Silence! There will be no meals at all if our kingdom is to fall.
100 pardons, your majesty. Though I humbly stand by my word, observe, the soldiers are growing weary. As are you, my king. My lord, as king of the Dark Cacao Kingdom, you must pace yourself. Your subjects need your strength.
My health matters not at this time. Do not let up. Proceed with the construction. There is no room for regret or blame if we are ill prepared when disaster strikes. All of you, double your efforts!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Winter is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
I will not falter!
That was a wonderful journey!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
I will not falter!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching! Where should I fly next?
The court must be convened. All ministers need to make themselves present at the Hall of Dignity.
Explain yourself, good avocado cookie. What is the meaning of this summons when we should be focusing on our king's commands?
The Watch has little time to spare for such a summons. Say what you will with haste, for I must return to my post.
I humbly ask for your understanding in this matter. It was not my intent to divert the attention of this court from our duties. I approach you because I am concerned with the future of our kingdom. We all know the dire circumstances of our treasury, but perhaps the reason for such concern is due to our king's lapse in judgment.
What? You dare utter such treacherous words before us?
Noble avocado cookie. Indeed, your statement can be taken as an act of treason.
Now, heed my concerns and think rationally. Our king is obsessed with preparing for a war that will not spark. He is sickeningly fixated on our defenses when there is no need. Our soldiers are well. Their cries heard throughout the night. The treasury is depleting by the hour.
Your words do contain an inkling of truth. Never have the beast penetrated our defenses. Our forces are as stalwart as ever, almost excessively prepared.
There is no such thing as too much preparation. Our lands, bordering the Licorice Sea, cannot be sufficiently defended, even with all of our forces. With the banishment of the First Watcher, our forces' morale is at an all-time low. What if ferocious beasts were to attack at this very moment?
Why the concern when we already have enough watchers? Do you need more cookies as an excuse to stockpile more jellies?
I will not be subject to such an accusation.
Refrain from this insolent nonsense. Caramel arrow cookie this, caramel arrow cookie that. Good riddance. What use was there for a First Watcher who was always gallivanting through the wilds?
Hold your tongue! The First Watcher always put the cookies of our kingdom first.
Are you defending a banished criminal? Do you wish to be the next one to face exile?
This has gone too far. Affogato Cookie's words resonate with the truth.
You too?
This is not a matter of choosing sides. What is it you propose, Avocado Cookie?
My concern for the well-being of our kingdom is too much to bear. I can barely sleep due to such a burden. The answer is crystal clear. I cannot stand idly by while our king brings ruin upon our land. We must devise a plan.
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
Victory is approaching!
I will not falter!
I need a drink!
Darkness, begone!
Hearken to me!
I will not falter! Let us tend to the wounded first.
Yes, everything is moving forward like clockwork. Confidence in our king has all but dried out. Perhaps I shall expedite my plans, reveal all at once. No, the king is still much too hardy in hail. Things are moving along indeed, but something is missing. There must be a method to make this kingdom my own in one fell swoop.
What an amusing conspiracy you have concocted. Has the kingdom been faring terribly of late?
Who? You. You're not from around here, are you? All gates to the citadel are locked shut. How did you get in here?
There's always a way. Dark Choco Cookie. Hooray! He showed us the way.
Dark Choco Cookie, the traitorous prince who struck down his own father before fleeing.
Watch your words. I won't warn you again.
Prince Dark Choco Cookie? Wait, but you fled from our kingdom. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Calm your nerves. We mean you no harm. We are merely seeking an ally, such as yourself.
If you truly wish to take the king out of play, bring him to the top of the tallest wall. I will take care of him myself.
What are you talking about? How am I to trust you when we've only met just moments ago?
You have no choice. Refuse our offer, and our armies will lay waste to this entire land.
Yeah! We got an army big enough to invade this kingdom twice! Think about it. Handing the king over to us is better than having it wiped off the map!
This kingdom will fare on even in the absence of its king. After all, are you not the more capable Cookie befitting of the throne?
They are not wrong. This could be the opportunity I've awaited. if they can truly take the king out of the picture. An interesting offer. Very well. I accept your terms. On one condition. Though your confidence speaks volumes, there is no room for failure.
Such an amusing conspirer indeed. Are you prepared, good prince?
Don't waste your breath. I'm here to finish what I started long ago.